5 midfielders and 2 forwards. First off for the defense, number 15, Richard Forka, number 16, Davey Mason, and number 25 is Brandon Clegg. For the midfielders, the 5 of them, number 6, Bernardo Mahano, number 8, Jocelyn Pocion, as well as number 19, Yaya Fane, number 32, Manuel Gonzalez, and number 33, Akinbolahan Akinkoye. And for the forwards, number 9, Joseph Boone, and number 23, Darwin Espinal. Now for Flower City Union, looking for their first win in NISA competition, 0-0-3 on the season. And let's move for you a 4-4-2, 4 defensemen, 4 midfielders, and 2 forwards for the defense. Number 2 in his first game at home, Benjamin Watson. Number 4, Andre Demedev, wearing the captain's arm. Number 12, Colin Muller, and number 15, also new, Robert Williamson. For the 4 midfielders, number 8, Jordan Saling, number 10, Giancarlo Conias Harkin, number 19, Sunio Veracone, and number 88, Austin Krennic. For the forwards, his first start at home, number 7, Jae-Yoon Lee, and number 42, Andre Tees. Officials for today's game, the referee is Andrew Musashi, his assistants, Daniel Simich, Douglas Clayton, and David Russo. Maryland with the ball to begin this first half. A cloudy day, chance of rain is gone, 49 degrees at the moment. Wind is blowing 10 miles an hour here to the west. We're glad you could join us as we are underway from the Garden in Rochester. And so Maryland starts things off, leading the East Division, coming into the standings, 7 points on the table, up 4 on the tie for second between Michigan and AC Syracuse. Forka tries to set things up in the right wing. And out of bounds, leads to a throw-in for the Bobcats. Last time Maryland had a lot of success, you've got to go back to the 2019 fall season when they were in the United Premier Soccer League. National champions defeating Santa Ana Winds FC. Yaya Fane, second year in NISA, returning from Maryland last season. Almost pickpocketed away by Williamson. As Akim Koya tries to take it on back. Tees looks to set something up here. Looking for Conias Harkin, but intercepted on the play. Back by Pocion. And a throw-in coming up for Flower City Union. Again, round 3 of the U.S. Open Cup, losing to D.C. 0-3. Only one team that's in NISA that's in the round of 32. That's Cal United Strikers. They take on LA Galaxy on May 11th. Again, team looking for their first win in club history in NISA play, and also the first goal at home at the Rochester Community Sports Complex. Williamson looks for his man to set something up, trying to get to Tees, and leads to a goal kick. Compare the goalies here for this matchup. First for Maryland, you got Phoenix Anand, who is 1-1-0 on the season, looking for his first clean sheet on the year, and also a member of the Ghana national team with 3 appearances. As for Flower City Union, Steven Ortiz now behind the pipes. No Mikel Ortega after last Tuesday. Ortiz entering the weekend with 15 saves on the year. The 3 defenders for Maryland look to set something up in the alternate red jerseys. First time Flower City wearing the dark uniforms. No foul coming on the play. It was Ben Watson that wanted to foul his first game at home for the defender from Sherman, Texas. Looking to set something up here on the play. Darwin Espinal tries to find an open man. And they look, and saved on the play by Ortiz. Almost a close situation. By the way, for those watching on 11 Sports and Rock Sports Network, let us know who you were rooting for. Maryland Bobcats, hello to all of you watching, as well as Flower City Union. Taken on away. Aspinall was trying to get there off the setup from Gonzalez, and that's cleared away by Williamson, but taken back by Yaya Fane. Almost intercepted by Jae-Yoon Lee, who takes it back. D's looking for the header and tries to move it forward. Demidov off the quick touch. Trying to get there with the Konias Harkeen. Nice pass to Dre Tees, who could try and set this up. Down at the right wing, just caught up underneath his legs. And intercepted on the play by Akinbolahan Kim Koye. Nice sliding move. That comes from the goalkeeper in Steven Ortiz. In the 5th minute. Trying to reset. It was Parcion that was trying to get a shot going on earlier. And setup coming from Fane once again. Brandon Clegg, who takes it back to Fane. And tries to set up. Once again, trying to get inside the box. Passion looked for a small cross. Lobbed it on up off of Demidov, but could be an opportunity inside the box. Nice save coming from Ortiz. As Ortiz goes down. Confirming on the shot taken, that was by Davey Mason. And so a goal kick coming, no penalty against Maryland. Farrakhan looks to set something up at the center midfield position. And a couple of back passes. Rob Williamson, mid-season arrival for him. On the defense side of things, 24 years old from Fishkill, New York, who gives it back to Steven Ortiz. Local college graduate, graduated from Buff State in 2019. His senior year went 4-1-9. With the ball in control is Felix Anen. So an opportunity to try and move it forward. Looking for Joseph Boone on the play. One of the two forwards out there for Maryland, and that goes out of bounds. A throw-in coming up for the Bobcats. Last two seasons for Maryland haven't been able to make it into the postseason. In the fall season, 5-5-8. Looking to set this up is Fane, the midfielder. Had an opportunity coming up for one of the forwards. We're confirming on who it is, as we don't have the number 11 on our roster. As Williamson tries to set up a man. That's Jordan Saling, midfielder, who has started in both games. Deflected on the play. Watson wants to go for it. That's Farrakhan, who looks to set this up. and goes to Williamson. Quick touch from Saling. Stevin with that captain's armband looks to get something going. Konias Harkeen, nice juke around two of them. Tries to set up a big play here. Dre Dees tries to get something going as well. Trying to set up a cross situation. On the fake and stumbling just outside of the box, and we'll have a foul on the play and a yellow card coming up. It was Watson that went down, and the yellow card goes against Davy Mason. Taking the shot earlier, by the way, was Bernardo Mahano. Normally has number 6 on, but has 11 on the field. So the yellow card actually goes against Manny Gonzalez, and a free kick coming up for Flower City Union. Again, looking for their first goal at home. It's Sunil Veracone to take it, who has started in all games, has a shot against AC Syracuse. As he looks to set one up, header that's made, that's blocked off of Mahano. And a throw-in that comes to Maryland. And so we have the reset. That was Flower City's first shot that just goes off target. Maryland's already has 2. And they're wasting no time, racing after it's Joseph Boone. Tries to get around 2, trying to race after it at the box end, covered up by Steven Ortiz. From what we have learned in the first few games of the season for Flower City Union, that the defense has been incredible. And for example, the 71 minutes, especially I think in my opinion when it comes to the box, but it could down here. Joseph Boone looks for a chance. The route though is cut off. I think another example you can give about the Flower City defense that comes, you can go back to April 6th against Western Massachusetts in round 2 of the U.S. Open Cup, as Flower City is offside. And they get Kranick on the offside play. So Yaya Fanye moves it to Joseph Boone. Throw-in coming. Fanye tries to move it forward. Was playing a little bit of one-on-one against J.U. Lee, and a throw-in for Maryland. Gonzalez looked down the setup, and a far pass offside. So a little bit too far ahead on the play was Joseph Boone, who started in all games, right-wing player. 246 minutes coming in for the 21-year-old. 1 year of college soccer at Mount St. Mary's.
Correction on the yellow card. Yellow card was given to number 16, Davy Mason. Fix that. That's his 11 mil.
So correction on the yellow card, too. It actually was Davy Mason, number 16. And now here's the setup to Joseph Boone, but the route cut off by Salen on the play. Maryland resets. Gonzalez tries to move it forward. Chance for Darwin Espinal. Kicked on back. Kranick tries to cut the route off. Instead, skied up in the air. And now looking to start something up is Lee, and he's double teamed. Goes down. No foul. Porcion off the give and go goes to Espinal, and he's fouled. And free kick coming up. And a yellow card is coming up here, and I think they get Williamson for it. We'll get the call here. First yellow card for Flower City. And they do get Williamson for the yellow card, his first of the season. And a free kick is coming up to Maryland.
Flower City Union yellow card to number 15, Rob Williams.
So Darwin Espinal to take the free kick. Third year in Nitsa, who has scored in all games this season. 3 goals and an assist for 7 points. Had a helper against Flower City. The 4 Union defenders are set up. Nice block coming on the play. Vericone was there, but Espinal gets his own rebound, trying to find the cross, and Vericone cuts the route off, pickpockets. Now Yoon Lee looks to get something going, tries to find Dre Dees, almost had the play finished up, but was trying to run at the same time before he could get control of it, as Manny Gonzalez was there on the interception. So Gonzalez with it, had a shot against Chattanooga earlier this season, previously played for Oakland in 2020 in Nitsa play, going all the way to the championship that year. Williamson with it inside the 16th minute again, looking on the play for Espinal, but is ruled offside. Second time today for, if not the third time for Maryland, they've gone a little bit too far up. We'd like to give a big hello to the Old Bay Brigade out there. Almost called it correctly with Darwin netting that one on the play. On the free kick, and almost netted it about a couple minutes later. They've been great, by the way. Helping us out with pronunciations. Of course, Maryland with a lot of tough names. And it's always fun to interact with them on Twitter. A lot of respect, I think, except for today, though, when it comes to this matchup. And I hear as well they do love the flow of Mitchell Brickman. From all that I've seen on Twitter, they love the hairdo. Vericone on the cross, looking for Yoon Lee off the quick touch. Here's Krennic, and is ruled offside. A lot of players with big opportunities, but you could just see it closely. He was just in front of Brandon Clegg, and leads to an offside play as we've got a couple of players talking. That is Yoon Lee that is tying his shoe at the moment. Flower City Union fans, tickets are available for games from season tickets to a single match that starts at $10. Log on to flowercityunion.com for more details. All tickets will be using e-tickets, so purchase your tickets online prior to the match and present your ticket via cell phone or printed file that's sent via email. Free kick is coming. This is Vericone looking for it directly, and a nice save again that comes from Manin. So the first goal at home for Flower City Union will just have to wait for a moment. Forca on the quick patch back to Yaya Fane. And looking to set up once again. Couple of headers made. One of them to Joseph Boone and taken back by Porcion. Verico Nikonias Harkeen tries to find Krennic. As the winger on the nutmeg on Richard Forca. Pumps the brakes. Krennic needs to set one up. He's in trouble. Finds back to Muller. As Krennic gets tripped up on the play, and there's a foul against Mahanio, and there is a yellow card to him. And so a free kick is coming up. This has been a very aggressive game. And officials are watching very closely on the tackles. I think they've been really lenient in the past few games we've had at home this season. And so already we have 3 yellow cards in 19 minutes. Drades to take the indirect free kick. It was started in both games. Started in 2 of the games, entering the contest back on April 9th against Michigan. Previously playing for Fort Wayne. The Pittsburgh native heaves one up, looking for some help. There's a header skied up by Williamson. And out of play. Goal kick coming up here to Maryland.
Yellow card to Maryland in the 19th minute to number 11.
Who have put up a lot more shots early here. 2-1, the advantage to Maryland on that side of things, off target. Quick touch coming from Forka, tries to kick it back out, almost was there on the give and go, and Muller resets on the back pats to Ortiz. Defenders of Maryland has it, as racing after it on the play for just a moment was Muller. Akim Koyas tries to set one up. And common foul. Down is Pocion, who has started all 3 games this season. Returning from last year, 5 shots in 21 games with Maryland, as officials come out to take a look. Hello to Patrick watching, who believes Kranick is the best attacker and not even close. Gonzalez tries to set it up here on this play. Getting into the Flower City zone. Watson tried to pump the brakes on that play, but going after it is Espinal, who tries to get one going. Does he go for it himself? Wide right, almost was there. But rebounded by Richard Forka, who tries to cross one up. Blocked on the play by Colin Muller, and for the first time today, we have a corner kick. But they're wasting no time after it. Gonzalez puts up the cross and tries to heave one far. Header! And in! Has his first goal of the season. And in the 22nd minute, the Bobcats claw their way on the board first. And so once again, not the start that Flower City wanted. So Clegg with his first goal of the season. Had a helper actually against Flower City earlier this season. The assist goes to Manny Gonzalez. That is his first point on the year. Williamson goes back to Demidov. Watson a far pass to Dre Teese. Vericone sets up J.U. Lean. Clean play to set up. Do they go for Watson on the cross pass? It's loose, and Konias Harkeen nearly had a big finish. Muller on the rebound, resets it. Sailing goes to Kranick. Quick touch, back to Sailing. Vericone to get this going. Watson to Vericone. Teese lost it and intercepted on the play. Posillon almost thought about charging to it forward. Yaya Fournier to Forka. And back to Fournier once again. Yunli almost got there on the interception. Yunli also played, by the way, against Maryland. That was his first appearance as a sub-in. Has European experience, comes in with a hungry and winning attitude. Vericone looks to get something going. He's got Yunli in front of him to try and get the cross up. They're onside at the moment. Let's see if Vericone goes on the play, but just wide right and a goal kick. And so a corner kick for Flower City, their first corner of the contest. Vericone to set this up. Vericone on the heave, looking. Demidov tried it on the header. But again, the defense on the play. Demidov skies one up. And you've got a common foul against the Union. The defense on Flower City was really ecstatic after going 71 minutes without a goal to DC on Tuesday. Speaking with Colin Muller earlier in the week, going back and forth with him, asking him what was it like to, allow 71 minutes without a goal. He said it was a great experience and gives us a boost into the weekend. Upset, but the team showed themselves well. Looking for the cross on the play is Forka, who puts one up, moves it other side. Espinal's on the play, who's had a lot of control on the ball for the forwards, but has had a couple of offside situations. Williamson cuts the route off. Konias Harkeen sailing. Gives it on back. Watson almost got his pocket picked. As there's a push as Joseph Boone puts down Watson. We should have a card here on the play. And looks like the rule is common for right now. So Watson taking a moment here to calm down. Williamson. And the move forward to Kranek on the quick touch. Gives it back to Konias Harkeen. Also has his pocket picked. Ripped on away by Akim Koya. And looks on the play. The cross set up. And loose. And nice slide on the play by Konias Harkeen. And a penalty, I believe, is coming up. Both teams don't understand the situation. We've got a yellow card on the play. And I think that yellow card also translated into... Is this the second yellow card? We'll find out. A yellow card issued to Darwin Espinal. And that's why the officials don't understand. Head coach Sylvain Rastelo needs an explanation from the fourth official. And it's Flower City Union ball. Espinal with the yellow in the 27th minute. No penalty being issued. Meanwhile, trying to clear it away is Maryland. Throw-in. Watson on the throw-in. Tees tries to set this up. Almost got pushed. Sailing trying to get control of it. Nice pressure taken on away by Pulsion. And Espinal going after it, stuck up in double trouble. One goes down, but we keep on playing. Crossing it over. As they try to set this up once again, Akim Koya. Right on back, it's blocked, saved. Rebounded though, just too strong. Once again, it was Joseph Boone that was trying to put the second chance in. Granick could have a chance on it. It was a clean play for a moment, but headed into the stance by Yaya Fournier. And it is a throw-in for Granick in Flower City, looking to even this game up in the 29th minute. Instead, Muller to throw it in. To Konias Harkin off the quick touch, back to Muller, gives it to Williamson. Right on back, Demidov, way out from the 50. It was wide open. Yoon Lee, not in his normal forward position, the center forward position. No foul given on the play as Maryland looks to go once again, and a throw-in coming up for the Maryland Bobcats. Akim Koya takes it back to Yaya Fournier. Akim Koya looking to set up Boone here on the play. This is a clean situation. Williamson trying to cut the route off. And let's see where this crosses. Sideline and a throw-in. Another throw-in once again. Akim Koya to Espinal, who has to set a cross up if he wants to make this a clean play. Espinal looks to get one going. Blocked on the header by Demidov. It's loose. Who gets this one up into the play? Skied once again. Does this get out of the box? Yes, it does. Here it goes back to Forka. Forka launches one up and a goal kick. So in the 31st minute, currently a 0-1 game. Advantage to Maryland. Again, goal coming from Brandon Clegg, if you just joined us. His first goal of the season. Not too long ago, Brandon Clegg was at James Madison University with 2 assists, 5 shots in his senior year in the 2019-20 season. Williamson tries to get something going. Split on down. Espinal could have a chance here. Almost split the double, but loses it from Demidov. And now Vericone looks to go with Yoon Lee. Has a couple men to beat. Intercepted, though, by Brandon Clegg. Again, has the first goal of this contest. Could have a chance to make it a 0-2 game. That sets this up. This could be a clean play. However, though, on the catch there is Ortiz. Konias Harkin to Saline, back to Vericone. Granick may have to set up a cross pass here to Tease if that is possible. Granick may want to do it himself, though. Nope, instead he has no choice but to cross it. He gets pushed on down, and it's still a clean play. Granick needs an explanation for a moment on why a foul was not called when he got pushed down. So Fournier looks to go as we come into the 34th minute. Looking at the stats so far in this contest, it's Maryland with the advantage on shots, 5-1. More possession of the ball, as you could tell if you've been with us since the opening kickoff. Vericone tries to get something going, trying to get around Akim Koye. Konias Harkin. Double team, though, now triple team as he goes down. And a common foul issued. But no, intercepted on the play. Espinal looking to make this a 0-2 game. This is a clean setup. Tries to get around Saline. And looks to set one up to Boone. However, though, it was Williamson that gets there on the clear. Was looking for Dees on a far pass. There's Vericone. And finds Dees. You've got Yoon Lee in the center. Krennic on the near side, who's wide open. No, can't get it there. Right up there, jumped up on the play. Rebounded and cleared away by Forka. When Forka had the clear away, that ball was like launched into space. So here's Gonzalez as he sets it up. Yaya Fanier goes to Gonzalez. Back and forth they go. Muller goes to Konias Harkin, takes it back to Demidov. Saline almost tackled down by Boone, and Saline is down. Let's see if we get a card issued, and it goes to Joseph Boone. Fourth yellow card of this game to Maryland, and we're not even at halftime. Saline is down as he needs to take a moment. While we're at it, we can let you know that we'll actually step aside here and go to break. Still stay with us. It's Flower City Union on 11 Sports and Rock Sports Network.
The Red Wings are home this weekend. Thursday is a business person special at 1:05. Friday's game is at 6:05. Saturday is Autism Awareness Day at 1:05. And Sunday, kids can run the bases. For tickets, visit redwingsbaseball.com.
This March is the perfect time to get new Carrier heating or air conditioning. When you call John Betlam this month, you get the best offer we make all year. A system rebate, utility rebate, a John Betlam discount, and a free humidifier or AC cover. That's more than $3,000 in savings. It's the best offer we make all year. So turn to the experts at John Betlam for incredible savings right now.
Call 271-8888. John Betlam Heating and Cooling.
We're back here on 11 Sports and Rock Sports Network. NISAofficial.com is the league's website for all things independent professional soccer. Learn more about what's coming up, see where your favorite team is in the table, and a whole lot more. So we get back into things here. It's a free kick for Flower City Union. Williamson just gives it to Konias Harkin as he was pushed. Back to Muller. Tries to get around the double. Krennic. Open space. Gives it back to Konias Harkin, though. Long pass. Looking for Yoon Lee on the play. Excuse me, that's Watson on the play. See if he sets up a cross here. A grounding of a cross. However, though, cleared away by Clegg, who's got the lone goal of this contest for the Maryland Bobcats. Again, Flower City looking to answer back and, more importantly, have their first goal at home. Saline gets pushed down on the play, and it's a common foul that's ruled. And we'll have a free kick coming up for Flower City. Vericone or Watson? Make your pick. Vericone to set up an indirect free kick. Takes it deep up for the header from Williamson. Nearly is there, and a corner kick is issued. Last touched by Maryland. And it's Flower City's second corner kick today. And taking it this time is Dre Dees. Last game at home, there was a corner kick that was taken. Andre Demidov had netted one in for Flower City, but it was deemed an offside. And so Dees just sets it up here for Sunil Vericone. Corner is up on a far header. Bodies go flying inside the goalie box. And so Yoon Lee tries to reset. Gives it back to Williamson, who lobs one up here, had it on. Can this get cleared away? Dees still with it, launched up. Can Dees get it down? Keeps it inbounds though, almost gets tripped, and a common foul. So Dre Dees gets a free kick for Flower City. Dre Dees sets it up. Wants some help, but did not have the angle on it. And this allows Maryland to clear this one away. Porcione on the give back. And crossing down to Forca. Forca almost stumbled. Let's see if this is off of him or if it's off of Yoon Lee. It's off of Yoon Lee. Forca on the give back to Gonzalez. He's chasing after it, but he's being chased as well on the play by Muller. Gonzalez just gives it on back to Annan, excuse me. And they'll try and set one up once again. Almost a clean play for Joseph Boone. Was trying to avoid an offside situation as Ortiz takes it, and Flower City sets up once again. We're in the 42nd minute. We should expect a couple of extra minutes here for halftime, for stoppage time. And we'll find out later on what it is. Espinal, 3 goals this season. Still got to be careful. He's got a yellow card on him, though. Back and forth we're going. Vericone playing a little bit of a 1-on-3 situation. Demidov, let's see what Andre the Giant can do. And Williamson moves it to Kranik. Flower City trying everything that they can do. Williamson once again skies one up, looking on the play for Yoon Lee. Almost was a clean play situation. And now trying to set it up here is Porcione. Espinal looking for a chance. Espinal splits one. Cross, but blocked on the play. It was Sailing that was there on the block, and now here comes Dre Dees with it for Flower City. Yoon Lee's also there in front. Konias Harkeen looks for Kranik on the play. Heads one up, stumbles on it though, and gives it back. This is Muller with it. Screen from Konias Harkeen from Vericone, and looking for Kranik, but just too much. Didn't get the angle there. And a throw-in for Maryland as we are in now the 44th minute. Again, standby, stoppage time coming up momentarily. Been a very aggressive first half between both teams, especially when you look at on Maryland's side. They've got 5 shots in this first half, 4 of those shots off target. However, though, they've been really aggressive. They've committed 4 yellow cards, and they've also committed 9 fouls to Flower City's 7. Flower City also has a yellow card, too. So just keep that in mind. Vericone gets around one. Vericone, no, almost got there. And it's a corner kick coming up. Tell you something, the Rochester Community Sports Complex was about to go bananas if Sunio Vericone put one in thanks to the crossbar. And speaking of Vericone, was a star player at Duke, had 5 goals when he was there. Vericone launches one up. Does it have the power? Does it have the angle? Demidov trying to reset, but can't. It's cleared away. Watson was trying to get there. This is Drades with it once again. Gets around one, just outside the box. Drades goes down, not inside the box. And a free kick is coming up. Stand by for stoppage time here, as we're moments away from finding out what that is. But a free kick is coming up. This should be a direct free kick that's labeled. And could be a chance. Either it's going to be Konias Harkeen or Drades to take it. I would expect it to be D's. And here comes extra time. And we'll have 2 minutes of extra time from the looks of it. Chance to tie this up. Drades looks for the grounder. Can't get there. Another great save once again from Felix Sonnen. 2 minutes of stoppage time here before we go to the half. Second shot off target today for Flower City.
Official has indicated there will be
Excuse me, that should be the third.
2 minutes of stoppage.
If you had the Vericone situation and the Drades grounder. Yaya Fanier. And moves it on over. They give it back to Manny Gonzalez. Intercepted by J.U. Lean. Can he get something going? Tries to split the double, but can't. Forka on the give back to Brandon Clegg. And a push from Drades, a common foul and free kick. Wasting no time with the Gonzalez. Be a chance once again. This is Davey Mason with it. Just too much of a cross there. Kranick should get there on the clear away. And goes back to Muller. Launches one. Looking for J.U. Lean. Thinking, what was that angle, dude? And this is Clegg. Fane. And back to Anand. And it's halftime here in Rochester. It's a 0-1 lead for Maryland after Brandon Clegg headed one in with an assist from Manny Gonzalez. So we will step aside here. Second half coming up in just a moment on 11 Sports and Rock Sports Network.
Is your lease expiring in the next 6 months? Have you made arrangements for your next vehicle to be available when it does expire? We all know what's going on with chip shortages. You can't find a ride. Bob Johnson says, let's get ahead of it. Order the exact vehicle you want to enjoy. When it arrives, it's got your name on it. We found out that some dealers were pricing cars way over the sticker price. That's not how we work. Bob Johnson has grown during the past few years, and with 24 dealerships, we now offer virtually every brand there is. While others are marking up over sticker, with the best deal in America, you'll save an additional $500 when you pre-order any new car, $1,000 with any truck or SUV. That's on top of our famous value pricing. So let's get ahead of it and order soon. Bob Johnson Auto Group. This is where the savings are.
Bob Johnson's got your ride. Bob Johnson.
When I sprained my left knee, they did so much to help me at
Lattimore Physical Therapy. With 20 locations throughout Monroe and Livingston County, pain relief is never more than minutes away. Same-day appointments available. Most insurance accepted. Call 1-888-PT-ROCHS. Lattimore Physical Therapy.
While we celebrate 140 years of serving our community, the kind of delicious joy that lasts a lifetime, we look forward to serving you for 140 more. With hardworking, wholehearted, passionate people who will help shape new memories for generations to come.
The Red Wings are home this weekend. Thursday is a business person special at 1:05. Friday's game is at 6:05. Saturday is Autism Awareness Day at 1:05. And Sunday, kids can run the bases. For tickets, visit redwingsbaseball.com.
This March is the perfect time to get new Carrier heating or air conditioning. When you call John Betlam this month, you get the best offer we make all year. A system rebate, utility rebate, a John Betlam discount, and a free humidifier or AC cover. That's more than $3,000 in savings. It's the best offer we make all year. So turn to the experts at John Betlam for incredible savings right now.
Call 271-8888. John Bedlam Heating and Cooling.
The Red Wings are home this weekend. Thursday is a business person special at 1:05. Friday's game is at 6:05. Saturday is Autism Awareness Day at 1:05. And Sunday, kids can run the bases. For tickets, visit redwingsbaseball.com.
Is your lease expiring in the next 6 months? Have you made arrangements for your next vehicle to be available when it does expire? We all know what's going on with chip shortages. You can't find a ride. Bob Johnson says, let's get ahead of it. Order the exact vehicle you want to enjoy. When it arrives, it's got your name on it. We found out that some dealers were pricing cars way over the sticker price. That's not how we work. Bob Johnson has grown during the past few years, and with 24 dealerships, we now offer virtually every brand there is. While others are marking up over sticker, with the best deal in America, you'll save an additional $500 when you pre-order any new car, $1,000 with any truck or SUV. That's on top of our famous value pricing. So let's get ahead of it and order soon. Bob Johnson Auto Group. This is where the savings are.
Bob Johnson's got you right. Bob Johnson.
Whether it was Dad letting you grill for the first time, or Grandpa taking you out to a ball game, or even a summer picnic before the fireworks on the 4th of July, Zweigel's has created generations of memories that shape who we are and what our community has become.
If you're living with pain or recovering from surgery and don't know where to start, Lattimore Physical Therapy can help. The Lattimore Promise includes an individual diagnosis with a highly trained licensed physical therapist on your first visit, a personalized treatment plan, communication with your doctor, and a continued personal care plan. You're never more than minutes away from pain relief. Visit LattimorePT.com.
Lattimore Physical Therapy.
Yep. We are back here on 11 Sports and Rock Sports Network, getting ready to begin the second half between Flower City Union and Maryland Bobcats FC. 0-1 after halftime. Lone goal in this matchup, by the way, for those wondering, took place in the 22nd minute. Scored by Brandon Clegg, his first of the season. Assist from Manuel Gonzalez. But this has been a very aggressive game for sure. Tells you that between when it comes to the fouls committed and the yellow cards. First off, for fouls, it's 10-8 Maryland. And then in the yellow cards, it is 4-1 Maryland at the moment. Been a very, very aggressive game. Only game happening in Nisa right now at the moment, but we got some news, by the way, about another game that we should mention that took to happen. Syracuse could not travel to Michigan today. Nisa released a statement claiming for financial issues, and Syracuse forfeited the match. Michigan awarded 3 points. Again, if you have just joined us, that is an update around Nisa. So some other stats here around here for the Flower City Maryland matchup. On the shot side of things, it's 5-2, Maryland with the advantage. Flower City does have an advantage in corner kicks, 3-1. We'll check if we have any halftime subs for you here in just a moment. But the teams will switch sides, and we are pretty much all set to go. And we got our first substitution. Mohamed Cisse checking in for Joseph Boone. Probably a safe decision when it comes to his yellow card that happened in the first half. And that may be the only one we've got for right now for Maryland. We've got nothing for Flower City at the moment, who only have one yellow card. Tickets are available for Flower City Union games from season tickets to a single match that starts at $10. Log on to flowercityunion.com for more details. All tickets will be using e-ticket, so purchase your tickets online prior to the match and present your ticket via cell phone or printed file that's sent via email. And underway in the second half. It's a Williamson moves it on up. Can he get Krennic on the play? Couple of headers. Kodias Harkeen wasting no time, but it's wide right. And a goal kick here for Flower City Union. The Union is hungry. They have tried oh so hard. The fourth home game of the season, if you include the U.S. Open Cup, and they've yet to score for the Rochester fans. So Maryland sets things up. Once again, Yaya Fane. And off of Vericone, who gives it back. Sailing had it for a moment. And now Maryland gets it going with Gonzalez. Mason looking on the play, finds Mohamed Cisse, the first substitution for Maryland, trying to waste no time. Sailing tried to cut the route off. This could be a cross in effect, but it's not. Richard Forka could not get there and leads to a throw-in. Forka, another player that played with Maryland last year, starting in 16 games and scored a goal against Stumptown. Demenev looks to clear this away and set up Watson. And goes to Dre Dees. This could be a tough play here to see if he's offside or not. No, it's a clean play. Dees looks to get it going. Does he waste no time? Goes for a cross. Blocked. Dees tries to keep it himself. And that's cleared away by Cisse. Rebounded by Sailing. And tries to get Muller on the play. Excuse me, that's Krennic. Krennic looking to waste no time. Konias Harkeen on the grounder. He's blocked, though, for sure. Vericone lobs one up and saved by Anand. And so the reset, Demenev tries to move it forward, looking for the level at 1. Yoon Lee almost got there as well on the interception. Vanier moves it up. Muller's there on the interception. Looks for Konias Harkeen. He's got it. Can he find on the play once again Yoon Lee, who's tripped up just outside of the 18 box? And that's cleared away once again. Cisse tries to move it forward. He can't, though, just yet. Cisse, though, with it now, thanks to a pass from Darwin Espinal. Got to be careful. Once again, he's got a yellow card. Down it up. He couldn't clear it away. Ill-advised situation. Here comes Espinal. This is a clean play. Demenev just gets there in time. He looks for the shot. Big save. Rebound. No! And you know Bernardo Mahano will be doing 10 push-ups at the next practice because he was wide open and could not finish. Passion, excuse me, that is Sailing to Dre Dees. And intercepted by the Bobcats once again, looking for an insurance goal here. But just out of bounds, who they get it off of, it goes off of Cisse, and a throw in to the Union. Five shots at the moment for Maryland to Flower City's 3. Here comes with it Konias Harkeen. He's got 2 men to beat. Looks for the cross to Krennic. Krennic tries to get it wide open. Can he lob one up? He goes for the shot. Yoon Lee can't get there. Instead, Anand's on the save. 4th shot today for the Union. And so, Maryland looks to reset. Flower City Union putting a lot more pressure. I wonder what head coach Zach Agliata said at halftime, saying we got to put a lot more offense in, and you're seeing that right now. Here comes a chance for Veracone, looking on the play for J.U. Lee. Can he get there in time? No, it crosses the goal line, and a goal kick. Here for Maryland. Flower City trying everything they can to get on the board here in this 51st minute of action. We've got eyes on, by the way. We're watching the players' suite next to us. We're inside the writer's press box at the moment. Next to us is where the players that are not playing, that are scratched from the lineup, and we are watching them closely to see their reactions. As Maryland looks to clear this away, Dre D's almost on the pickpocket of Gonzalez. Watson on the setup. Looked for Sailing on the play, and that gets cleared away, but Gonzalez once again. Demidov takes it back to Williamson. Sailing. Quick touch from Konias Harkin, and Sailing goes down. He's still up. No harm, no foul. Kim Koya on the play for Espinal. Espinal came in, tied with the team leading goals, 3, along with Elijah Amo. Header from Watson, tries to find Dre Dees. Dre Dees got screened up there from Passion. And Maryland looks to set this up, looking for an insurance goal. Trying to move it forward here to Cisse. Cisse, nice pass on over. Couple of quick touches. That went off of Akim Koya. And given back once again. It was Mahanyo, and another good save. Once again, Steven Ortiz. Again, only has given up 1 goal. We see more substitutions getting ready to warm up for Maryland. Looking for some fresh legs out there. Demidov sprinting after it with the ball. Konias Harkin didn't get the memo that Demidov was looking to him. Passion, who's got the captain's armrest for Maryland today. As Mason gives it back to Gonzalez. Calls the play out. And the defense want to set up here. Brandon Clegg, who's got the lone goal today for Maryland. Veracone trying to get into some one-on-one situation. He gets the interception, looking for Kranik on the play. Route, though, just cut off by Forka. And Maryland resets. Gonzalez to Mason. Gets around Watson, gets around Konias Harkin. Look at the moves for Watson. Looks on the cross. Espinal almost got there just in the nick of time. Muller just prevented a huge insurance goal from going in. Low just in front of the net. But it leads to a corner kick for Maryland. As Bernardo Mahanyo to take this for Maryland, looking for an insurance goal. Levels the short one up and caught there on the play by Ortiz. 55th minute of play. It's 0-1 Maryland. There's Watson to Lee. Gets double teamed though, but intercepted once again. Cisse moves it forward. Couple of nice moves coming from Espinal once again. Looked for Cisse, intercepted by Watson. But racing after it is Passion. Williamson trying to get there as well on the clear away. He does just barely. And Muller coming off of that sliding save to Vericone. Muller with it, has no choice but to give it back to Williamson. Watson with it. Demedev gives it back to his goalie and Steven Ortiz. Again, Union just trying to find a way on their offense to finish it. Much improved second half for the offense in the early minutes of this second half compared to the early minutes of the first. Williamson sets this up from Demedev. Looks for the high pass, looking for you and Lee on the play. Can this be a clean play? Get there in time. No, loses it and cleared away, but in the path is Watson. Watson needs the setup, goes to Konias Harkin. Has an opportunity here, grounded up, it's loose. Who's got it though? It's cleared on away. I want to say that was Akim Courier on the clear. Sprinting after it meanwhile and cutting the route off is Sailing. Nice job from him. It was actually Yaya Fane that was on a big clear. As you see, the lilac flags waving. They know the Union's not out of this yet. Throw in D's trying to get there. Instead, Cisse. And cleared on away by Sailing for just a moment. Cisse with it once again, looking to make this a 2-0 game. Or excuse me, a no-2 game. And that is off on the play from Konias Harkin. And Dees wants it. Vericone's also there as well. Vericone's got a nice moves to Dees. This is a tough play. Let's see if he can get it. No offsides is ruled. Dees gets tackled up down. No call on a foul. It's ruled clean. And neither a call for a penalty either. And so we'll see what happens here. We've got a ruling that we have a yellow card against Austin Kranick. As it is, once again, Maryland ball. Flower City Union Soccer on 11 Sports and Rock Sports Network, brought to you by Bob Johnson Auto Group, carrying 12 different auto manufacturers from Chevy to Ford to GMC and many more in 24 locations throughout the state. Check them out online at bobjohnsonautogroup.com to find a location near you. So a yellow card was committed. We thought it was going to be on the defense from our perspective for a moment, but instead Kranick gets called for. That's the second yellow card for Flower City today, as we're now in the 59th minute. Could be an opportunity for Espinal. Demedev just there on the jumping header to cut that off. Muller gets it cleared away. Yoon Lee trying to race after it one-on-one against Fane. Quick touches and Gonzalez, who looks on the play once again. Intercepted by Drades once again. Gets around Davey Mason. Mason one-on-one against Yoon Lee. Yoon Lee looking for the first goal. Mason cuts the route off. And can he clear this one away? And he can't just yet. I think they want Anand to clear this out. Akinkoye gives it back to Fanier. And so Flower City trying to find a way to get this interception. Again, 7 shots for Maryland so far in this contest, and the on and offs combined. And the heave did not work. And so Demedev looks to get this one going for the Union. Watson back to Demedev. And a throw-in. And we've got a substitution here for Maryland. We've got Andy Alvarado that is checking in for Akim Bolahan, Akim Koi.
Substitution for Maryland on number 24, Andy Alvarado, and now off number 33.
So Andy Alvarado checking on in. One start this year for the Washington, D.C. native, returning from last year, who had 16 caps and a shot against the LA Force. Brandon Clegg, again with the lone goal for Maryland, looks for a chance for Mahano, and a cross could get set up. The heave still in play. Cisse needs to get around one for a chance at it, but he gets blocked on the blade. Drady's trying to clear this one away. Goes to Vericone. See if they can get out of harm's way. Watson with it. And so Muller. Kranick. Can he set this up? Try and get the tie. Quick touches from Konias Harkeen. And tripped up on the play and down was Kranick. Trying to get that out of there. Meanwhile, Alvarado. Vericone sprinting hard, tries to split the double. Konias Harkeen looking. J.U. Lee goes to Kranick, who's moved on to the other side of things. Kranick on the cross, looking for the header. No, skied up and caught by Annan. Annan looking for his first clean sheet of the season. And so we're now in the 63rd minute of action. Cisse moves it forward to Passion. And Watson looks for the clear. Vericone. Spinny moves and goes down. This should be a common foul, and it is. And free kick to Flower City. So Vericone with it was looking for Salem originally. Salem, member of the Puerto Rico national football team. And there's a clear away once again. So reset once again. Williamson to Saline. So he looked for Vericone there on the quick touch. As Williamson gives it back to Demedev, who also gives it back. So it's Ortiz who plays from just beyond the box. Was looking for Watson on the play. However, Cisse there just in time to get it back for Maryland. Alvarado also gives it back, meanwhile, to Brandon Clegg. Again, lone goal scorer. That happened in around the 22nd minute. Mason looked for a chance for Espinal. Espinal, two men to beat but the goalkeeper. Kranick trying to get it away from harm situation, but he can't though. Meanwhile, quick touches from Passion. And right there in time, Ortiz gets there on the save. Demedev goes to Watson. Dees had a quick foot on it as well. Gonzalez. And goes back to Fane, who also gives some help from Richard Forca. Ahana was also there as well, and a throw-in once again to Maryland. Next home game, by the way, for Flower City Union. As of right now, tune on in May 4th as they host Cal United Strikers FC. That takes place at 7:30 p.m. You can watch it live on 11 Sports and Rock Sports Network. Meanwhile, Cisse with no one to beat but Watson. And Watson gets there on the clear just in time in the one-on-one situation. Couple of heads collide there for just a moment. Konias Harkeen trying to get there as well as Williamson. Bodies are leaping up into the air. Dre D's going after it. He's got two men again, Yoon Lee and Krennic, if he can just get around this one defender. Gives it back to Sailing meanwhile. To Watson once more. Moves were coming there from just a moment from Yoon Lee. Farrakhan on the cross. Looking. Header, though, is there just in time from Forka. That skies on up still. Almost was there from Dre D's. This could get cleared away. Kept by Watson. No. Just a little bit too strong. Was looking three-hole top shelf. If this was hockey. And we got a couple more substitutions coming in. Stand by. You got Lucas Fernandez. That's pretty much all set to go, along with Alex Ainskoff. And then as for Maryland, Elijah Amo trying to get going as well. Looking for a dead ball situation here. We're still in play as we are in the 67th minute of play. Mason off of Konias Harkeen. Cisse again looking to make it 2-0. 0-2 specifically. Gonzalez tries to get around Dre Dees. Dees is like, okay, you got it. Forker was trying to move it forward, and they could have a chance once again. Forker gives it back. Aspinall needs to get around two. Back to Cisse, perhaps blocked. Gonzalez tries to get it on the rebound, and that's cleared away by Konias Harkeen. D's trying to get control of it, but he's double teamed. Tries to split the double, though. Mason gets there first and gives it back on the play. Clegg gets there and finds Fane. Arcs one up, looking for Cisse on the play. He's got control of it, gets around one. Cisse for 0-2. No, it's blocked. Demedev is there. Second chance will possibly coming. Big save! Big save for Steven Ortiz. It was Alvarado looking from the bench to make it 0-2, but cannot in the 69th minute of play. Williamson goes for Krennic. And Krennic tripped up. Also down there on the play, too, was Alvarado. This is Dre Dees that almost had a chance at it. Aspinall looking for Cisse on the play. He gets cut off just in time by Williamson. As Sailing goes to Muller, who gives it back to Ortiz. The substitutions are thinking, man, how long are you guys going to take here? They've been out there for like 4 or 5 minutes or so. So we're seeing some great soccer before the ball going out of bounds. Farrakhan looking for D's on the play and gives it back to Williamson. Muller back to Sailing. And Muller back to Williamson. D's at midfield. Doesn't get a foul, and there's the whistle. And we get the substitutions. So here are the substitutions for Flower City Union. Yunli and Saline both come off. And in exchange, we will get Lucas Fernandez and Alex Ainskoff to come in. And meanwhile for Maryland, again checking on in Elijah Amo. And out goes Mohamed Cisse. So after Cisse got a chance to get some playing time for about 25 minutes, he gets a round of applause at the end from his teammates on the Maryland Bobcats side. Free kick coming from Vericone. Dees needs some help, has to cross it up. And has to give it back. Ainskoff on the give to Watson. Here's Dees from the corner. Gets to Fernandez. Let's see what he can do. Almost got there for the first goal at home. And he's got a crowd behind him because he's from Churchville Chili. And a corner kick is coming up. Vericone to take the corner. Flower City looking to level this one at 1 apiece. Into it, nice save coming from Onen. Dees on the rebound. Dees tries to ground it himself and he can't. Rebounded though by Fernandez. And reset. Vericone, it's blocked. It's launched up into the air. Who gets there? It's Onen. Close call for Maryland there to try and level this apiece at 1. Watson was trying to get there as well on the play. Same with Fernandez. Fernandez, by the way, now with the captain's armband on instead of Demetiv. Alvarado was looking on the play to get something going as well. And a push there on the play. Vericone goes down. And we are getting a yellow card. So Vericone gets back on his feet, and a free kick is coming to the Flower City Union. Yellow card goes against Andy Alvarado in the 73rd minute.
Maryland yellow in the 73rd to number 24.
Fourth yellow card here of the players that are on. As Watson looks for Dre Dees. That was an aggressive pass. Dees gives it back to Demetiv. Williamson. Fernandez arcs one on the cross, looking for Watson. Watson could have a chance, looking off of Conias Harkeen. Hernandez looking, cross and header doesn't work. And he had an interesting kick, something that you kind of would see similar to a bicycle kick. But not really, but a corner kick is coming up to Flower City Union, trying everything they can do to tie this up at 1. They're going to take this just minutes after going down. That led to that yellow card. There we go. Vericone tries to set this up. Header from Williamson. Another header from Fernandez. Almost went. On in with another save. If the score remains the same, you may have to give Onen the man of the match. He sure is an early contender for it. Dees is also trying to get there as well. Ainskoff trying to get there as well. Get it away from Davy Mason. And Espinal has it. Who gives this back to Fane. Alvarado just coming off of that yellow card he had. So the Alvarado actually now is the 5th yellow card of this contest, pardon me. Fane Arkswin looking for Espinal on the play. He's got 3 goals in 3 games this season. Doesn't want to have his first without one. However, though, Ortiz says you got to wait. Demidov to Williamson. More players warming up at the moment for Maryland and Flower City each. Demidov looking for on the play Kranick, but could not get it going just yet. Vericone back to Muller. And a throw into the Union. They're wasting no time. Williamson. Back to Vericone. Kranick off the quick touch. With it is Hernandez. Could be Vericone's chance, and offside is ruled. Flower City Union Soccer on 11 Sports and Rock Sports Network is brought to you by Lattimore Physical Therapy, an outpatient physical therapy clinic treating a variety of health conditions and restoring optimal health, providing personal individualized care. Check out any of their 27 locations in the area, Check them out online at lattimorept.com. Almost went across the sideline, and we are hearing a dead throw in for Maryland. Watson, Demidov trying to race after. Oh, man, that's bad. Demidov, unintentional, obviously, a head kick into Elijah Amo. Amo goes down. Andre Demidov with a yellow in the 77th minute. Demidov just making sure he's okay, obviously. Knew he did not want to do that. And a free kick is coming, and the training staff has to come out to check in on Amo. That did not look good, and we shall step aside here in the 78th minute. 0-1 Maryland on 11 Sports and Rock Sports Network.
While we celebrate 140 years of serving our community, the kind of delicious joy that lasts a lifetime, we look forward to serving you for 140 more. With hardworking, wholehearted, passionate people who will help shape new memories for generations to come.
This March is the perfect time to get new Carrier heating or air conditioning. When you call John Betlam this month, you get the best offer we make all year. A system rebate, utility rebate, a John Betlam discount, and a free humidifier or AC cover. That's more than $3,000 in savings. It's the best offer we make all year. So turn to the experts at John Betlam for incredible savings right now.
Call 271-8888. John Betlam Heating and Cooling.
Daddy had surgery and his pain was put to ease.
Lattimore Physical Therapy.
The Red Wings are home this weekend. Thursday is a business person special at 1:05. Friday's game is at 6:05. Saturday is Autism Awareness Day at 1:05. And Sunday, kids can run the bases. For tickets, visit redwingsbaseball.com.
Is your lease expiring in the next 6 months? Have you made arrangements for your next vehicle to be available when it does expire? We all know what's going on with chip shortages. You can't find a ride. Bob Johnson says, let's get ahead of it. Order the exact vehicle you want to enjoy. When it arrives, it's got your name on it. We found out that some dealers were pricing cars way over the sticker price. That's not how we work. Bob Johnson has grown during the past few years, and with 24 dealerships, we now offer virtually every brand there is. While others are marking up over sticker, with the best deal in America, you'll save an additional $500 when you pre-order any new car, $1,000 with any truck or SUV. That's on top of our famous value pricing. So let's get ahead of it and order soon. Bob Johnson Auto Group. This is where the savings are.
Bob Johnson's got your back. Bob Johnson.
We're back here, so luckily Elijah Amo is off thanks to assistance from the trainers. He'll get looked at. And that'll put Maryland down to 10 temporarily. While we were on break, if you could hear closely, we could hear closely. Sylvain Rastello, the head coach for Maryland, was complaining that should have been a red card as it was a headshot. Obviously, it was an unintentional headshot that Andre Demedev had. And we have a substitution, by the way, Demedev with a yellow in the 77th minute. And the substitution, Quinton Carey, checking in the 80th minute for Flower City Union. And out goes Austin Kranick, and a free kick, meanwhile, is coming up with a chance to make it an 0-2 game.
Flower City sub now on is Quinton Carey.
So here we go. It's Espinal on the header. Oh, man, big save from Ortiz, and a mega clear from Andre Demedev. Espinal was looking for his first goal today. Again, he scored 3 in 3 this season. And so Ainskoff to Demedev. And goes back to Ainskoff. Vericone with it. Williamson looks on the play. Hernandez off the touch. Konias Harkeen racing after it. Here's Watson looking to set the cross up. Can he get to Vericone? Nope, not just in time. And once again, it was Davey Mason that was there on the clear. There he is with it. Sends one into the stands. Watch out, fans. Wasting no time, though. This is Fernandez, who's double-teamed. Doesn't go down. Fernandez wants it badly. Ainskoff racing after it. Tries to cut the route off, but he can't. It's cleared away. But back into the feet of Muller. Muller, does he go for Vericone? Vericone's got it. Excuse me, that's Quinton Carey, actually, who just checked in. And there's the clear. Ainskoff looking to reset for Flower City as we're in the 83rd minute. Plus stoppage time. Drades. Let's see who we can find. Goes for the cross. And can't find anyone except for Gonzalez. Mason looks on the clear, and there he is. But Mahano looks to set this up. Gives it back to Forca. Finally with it. And trying to find a way to get around Konias Harkeen. Nearly tugged on the kit. Kept in bounds, luckily, by Muller. Ainskoff to Hernandez, who looks for Watson. Gets there just in time. Still in bounds. Watson looking on the cross to Fernandez. Looked for Konias Harkeen. Goes back over. Muller is blocked meanwhile. Fernandez also trying to get there. Espinal tries to move it up. And he sets up on the play Passion. Espinal with it. And looks on the play. Could be a chance for Davey Mason, but has to set a cross up without question. But gives it on back to Gonzalez. Tries to split the double. Takes it back to Espinal. Gonzalez did not go for it. Demedev with it. Espinal not with it instead. Mahano goes wide right, and a goal kick is coming up. And we've got a substitution meanwhile, as Andrew Wyvell to check in. And off goes Elijah Amo. After what happened to him earlier after the head kick.
Substitution for Maryland. coming off is number 17, Elijah Amos.
Talking with Andre, by the way,
Number 22, Andrew Whitmore.
as we entered the week after Tuesday, entering the match day. And he said it was really encouraging, going 71 minutes without a goal to DC United. Sign of progress, and he believes the team is moving in the right direction. Vericone to Ainskoff as he goes to Watson. Watson looking for the cross there. Cannot get to Dees to finish in time. Dees also trying to get there and split the double. Watson can't get there either instead. Espinal looks to clear it on away and gives it back to his defense. Mason, meanwhile, gets tripped up on it. And so a high pass looking for Espinal on the play. Just has to be Demetive and then goes against the goalkeeper. And hands it off to Mahano. Takes it on back to Passion. Mason with it. And back to Gonzalez. All the way back to Fane. Gonzalez once again. As he goes to Mason. Right on back to Brandon Clegg. Moves one up on the other side of things as Vericone had a header. Williamson looks on the clear, and he does. Fernandez off with a quick touch. Looked for Konias Harkin. D's looking after it, but won't get there. He'll just let go as Anin is there to get control of it. We enter the 88th minute shortly. Demetive there. May have to give it on back to Steven Ortiz. He's had a great game, though, so far tonight, even allowing one goal. There have been 9 shots that have been off target for Maryland. Wyval looks on the play. Forka's there. Demetive. And Mason with it. Who hands it on back to Gonzalez. Back to Mason once more. One-on-one between Espinal and Watson. He'll give it back instead. Alvarado goes back to Forca. And he'll give it back to Fane. Just about 2 minutes out from stoppage time. Dees gets intercepted on the play. This could be a chance for Passion. Pumps the brakes. He wants Espinal to take it. Could be a clean situation, and Ortiz is there on the save. Wasting no time, has to roll it to Ainskoff. Gotta waste no time at all if Flower City wants to level this up 2 minutes before stoppage time. Konias Harkin gets away from 2. Trying to race after it. Almost found on the play, Quinton Carey. And that could have been a big chance to make this a 1-1 game. Mason. Heaves one up. Looking on the play for Mahano. And that's given on back. Ortiz got to get this one cleared away, and he does to Williamson. Almost was a close call there, and again, Mahano was racing after it. And he was wide onside for sure. Dees. Gets around a Campo. Konias Harkin needs a chance, though. He's looking for the tie, but just too strong over the crossbar, and a goal kick. That may have been one of the final chances for Flower City Union to try and pick up a point at least. We're about to get stoppage time here shortly. There will be, of course, a couple, as we all know, of course, after Alma went down for about 2 minutes or so. Konias Harkin. Espinal is there. And gives it on back. One-on-one situation. Espinal with it. Ainskoff gets there on the tackle. Good play there. Throw in. Ainskoff again, wasting no time. About to figure out stoppage time. It's 4 minutes of stoppage time.
The fourth official has indicated there will be 4 extra minutes of stoppage time.
Passion. Gonzalez takes it to Mason. Nice interception by Lucas Fernandez, who splits the double. Kodias Harkeen with a chance, looking for the tie. Was trying to find Demetiv on the play, but it was blocked. A much better game compared to the first meeting between the two teams. Again, it was 6-1 Maryland. And this time, Flower City have made it a closer game. Gonzalez. Back to Mason. Takes it back to Clegg. And he gives it back to Anand. Clegg once again. Again, he's got the lone goal here today for the Maryland Bobcats. Ainskoff almost got there once again. Passion. Espinal taking as much time as he can off the clock. Just about 3 minutes to go. Of course, it's all deemed by the official on the whistle when it's full time. Watson on the clear. There it is. He's looking for an open man, but just can't get there. Desperation time now for Flower City. As Gonzalez gives it to Espinal. Has a wide open chance, just has to be 2. Because you look on the play, no, intercepted by Williamson. Couldn't go to Gonzalez or else it would have been offside. And now Vericone's got to waste no time here off of Quinn Carey. Wyvell also there once again. Williamson. Again, got to set this up. Halfway through stoppage time. Watson. And we're looking for the lob to Demetiv. But nothing there once again. As Demetiv was actually chasing on in as he crowded the ball with his hands. Like it was a baby trying to take a nap. Fernandez could have a chance here possibly. Carey with it. Has to set this up. Entering the final minute of stoppage time. Carey's wasting no time, but Anand gets there on the save. Biggest save from Anand today, and you know he'll be a big contender for man of the match. That may have been the best chance in stoppage time for Flower City to get on the board. Again, only team entering the day without a point. And it seems like it will continue. Passion open, wide open to be specific. Almost got blocked on the play. Espinal could have a chance. No, it's cut off. And once again, Muller for the second time today has blocked a wide open shot. And a corner kick is here for the final seconds. And it's Mahano to take the corner kick. And it's just a short corner kick. Of course, doesn't want to prevent anything dangerous from happening. And Espinal could have a chance to make it 0-2 and put the final touches on this game. He can't yet. Williamson. Everyone knows it's over 4 minutes. Vericone trying to give Flower City one last chance. Drades has to get this up. He gets tripped up, though, and it's full time. And once again, no goals for Flower City and no points yet. They lose to Maryland 0-1. as Brandon Clegg in the first half with the lone goal today. Maryland improves to 3-1-0 this season. Next time they play will be next Saturday as they host Michigan at 7 p.m. Flower City dropping on the year to 0-4 as they'll be at Chattanooga next week at 7:30 p.m. Next time the two teams face off against each other will be May 14th, and they'll host Maryland right here at 3 p.m. Again, next time Flower City is at home, May 4th. It's against Cal United Strikers. Takes place at 7:30 p.m. So that will do it for us here. Shout out to Gary and DJ working in the production team. And on behalf of everyone at Rock Sports Network, 11 Sports, and Flower City Union, Marty Sakala signing things off once again for today as Maryland defeats Flower City. The score, 0-1 in full time. Thank you all for joining us. So long, everyone.